Welcome back. It's still Entertainment Review live on Metro Television. We'll be having conversations with regards to performances and some of the awards that the artists paid. We'll check Stone Boys and also King Promise. Now, we have EDEM TSOTORME. You know, I used to pronounce it EDEM TSOTORME-MENSAH. The compound name, I don't know. But anyways, EDEM is an entertainment panel, and this afternoon he has joined us to deliberate on some of the things that actually happened. EDEM, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah. I think I saw you on the red carpet.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Empress Gift.
Yeah.
With Empress Gifty, right?
No, I went in earlier before.
You went, Empress Gifty was with Ninoy and someone else.
I was there earlier. I was doing something on TV,
Yes.
TV3 review.
Oh, okay. Yes, you were with Foster Romanus
Yeah.
and the squad. Yeah. Oh, you did like giving us like the input and everything, but the show has come to an end. I mean, you were in the auditorium. I was watching from the house. So, like I said, I had to put on certain things that I also noticed. But since you were in the auditorium, you're going to help us clear some of the things. I mean, with sound, performance, the stage, and everything. But then, first of all, let's start with your general evaluation and impression of the performances on the nights.
Well, I think generally we had some awesome performances. Okay. I don't think that the one which had technical challenges outweighed the others. I mean, so I didn't see any artists who came not to come and nail it. Just that, I mean, from the onset, there was some technical hits, which, I mean, we also happen in the auditorium. I think that what I can say is that gradually we are beginning to accept that recording after recording the song, when you are getting on stage, you need to make sure you add something to it. So it's not just about coming to sing the song for us, but you are coming to give us experience. And when, for some time now, I've seen that every artist comes with the intention to give us experience, which I think is a good thing in the right direction, because gradually we will get there so that we can give people patrons that amazing experience they are looking for. And for me, I love what I saw on the night, and I think that we can just improve and do better. Yeah,
and on a scale of 1 to 10, when it comes to certain things that I actually noted down, I put down preparation score, which you'll be telling me preparation score, costume and choreography, significance, and also stage crafts. So on a scale of 1 to 10, would you like to put all of them together and say that, oh, maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, preparation, I'll give 5, or when I mention the artists, you tell me, which one do you want?
Okay, I'll lump them
Put everything together. Okay, so put everything together in terms of preparation, in terms of costume and choreography, their stagecraft, and also the significance of their performance.
I think I'll give 7.
Okay.
7, because I mean, what I saw, I think the better part outweighed, I mean, the unfortunate aspects, which, I mean, speaking to some industry people who are around, also felt the same thing. It is why that people are even paying more attention to the best moments of the night, and not, because if the challenges had overridden the best moments, it would have taken the center stage. But because though it happened, but it wasn't able to overtake everything on the night, we are still talking about these best moments. So I think that I'll give 7 over 10.
7 over 10, that's good. And looking at the choice of music, some of the artists decided to perform on the night. Would you say that it met with the right audience reaction in the auditorium?
In the auditorium, I think yes, because Kwame Eugene, the song he came to perform with was very popular, and it was a song people were expecting. You understand? Under the Canopy was a very popular song. If you look at King Promise, CCTV, Terminator, as a popular song people were expecting. Then you go to even the Hip Life party we had.
With Kwesi Amewuga.
No, the Hip Life party.
The Hip Life with the
Mace Bell,
T-Blaze, or Chiame
Kwame. I mean, it came with some sort of Mace Bell, God, that acceptance from the people. Then the performance for the annual performance for
Amachidede,
it,
the lifetime.
it was so beautiful, and the people received them very well. If you look at Nasi also and gave a very good account of himself. The songs were popular, and Stonebwoy started with some. I think he wanted more to pay attention to his vocal dexterity.
Exactly.
It was very calm, but those songs he selected, I mean, it's like it was perfect for the moment because if you look at the moves on the faces of the people, it gave them the opportunity to pay attention to what was going on the stage.
Yeah.
And gradually, he warmed himself into the party with Apoteki and the one he featured
Ekelebe.
Ekelebe.
He actually performed 7 songs.
Yeah.
He performed
And if you look at the transitions, they were very beautiful.
Smooth.
Yeah, very, very smooth. So
Adam,
I think
I think Adam is trying to be diplomatic.
Let Ellen finish.
Because you know what? The comments on social media.
no, I'm talking about like the choice of songs.
Okay.
I've not tackled
For Stonebwoy.
No, the artists. You said
Yeah, I
the
actually
choice
the
of
artists,
song
yes,
and,
the
the,
artists,
and
yeah.
how people received it.
Yeah.
I mean, they all chose the right song.
Exactly.
But how the output is where people are having problem with some
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, one which has taken the center stage is that of Kim Promise,
Yeah.
where people felt like the sound wasn't good and it did not bring the best out of the song because nobody can say the choice of the songs were wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the songs are very popular songs. One even won the most popular song of the year.
Yeah.
But I think technically, it didn't help him. And I think that another thing which also didn't help him when he was having a technical problem was the whole concept of the performance, where he was limited to a certain part with water. Because when Kwame Eugene had a similar challenge, however, his audience interaction was able to, soften that grounds for him because people paid attention to that excitement it was bringing to them because they felt the connection. But because he was limited or tied to a certain water somewhere where he was sitting in, he was not able to connect to the people.
Yeah.
For it to be a substitute to the non-performances. Because at times, even if your microphone is worrying you, there is a way you can interact with the audience to be able to cover up.
Yeah.
But because of the nature of his performance, he had to be limited to a section of the stage which wasn't so, because unless you are watching from the stage, from home, you will not see where he was.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't propel the audience to, so everybody was like quiet. People were watching what was happening. And also, I think the microphone too he used, the lapel, that kind of microphone he used, did not also bring the best in his voice.
Exactly.
And it made, because I've watched or listened to Kim Promise perform live before, and this wasn't the output.
Yeah.
So I was really not enthused. I think Fred Nyama and other people who were sitting around me were similarly complaining about what happened to, the performance. So that, for me, was a challenge.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know what caused it, but they need to learn from it.
Exactly.
Because from sources, he didn't, during the sound check, rehearsals and other things, when he came, because there were a lot of people there, he didn't even want to rehearse and came later, around 2 a.m.
Really?
When, people weren't around. I learned around that time to Stonebwoy who had come.
Oh, Lord.
So it's like he wanted some exclusivity.
Some creme de la creme.
So meaning it was supposed to,
Yeah.
be something which would wow us. But
I don't
unfortunately,
understand.
it now turned out to be something else, which
Harriet is just
it's
being
unfortunate. And also,
mischievous and sarcastic.
the Hip Life Party, I had a challenge with that. I felt like, people are praising it, it's good. But I felt like, it's like, I saw it as something which was hurried. It was not well prepared for.
Exactly.
Because I wasn't also happy when most of them had their mics off.
Yeah.
Like
Miss Bell.
But I'm even
experienced
told
that.
during the rehearsals, they sang to the extent that there was some plans to even play like instrumental for them to sing.
So then
I
what
don't know that why they got on stage and like
everything was so
the microphone. It was just a
bad.
song playing and.
It was so bad.
But later, when I spoke to Miss Bell, he asked me, after the performance, she was surprised when I told her mic was off. She said, "Oh, so you didn't hear all my expressions?" I don't know.
You know what was even
So I saw her like singing, doing that, but
and you know the usual Miss Bell performing those songs will get the crowd jamming. But here lies the case. She was singing. The crowd wasn't really responding. And it's like she was a bit lost. And you could see the song,
sure their mind,
the song
what's
somewhere.
happening?
And the miming
What am I doing
somewhere.
wrong?
It was so bad.
So I think
they didn't
that
treat me
performance
so
was
well.
a little hurried for me.
Yeah.
And I know some of the backstory. So you can't share it.
Exactly.
You know?
Sometimes.
But I think next time, even when we are doing it hurriedly, it should be done well. I mean, I listened to DJ Black. He said it was on Friday. He got to know he will be doing that. And getting to know, he didn't have the full overview even as the show was going on. So they will come, okay, do this. And it's like a freestyle for
But
him.
you know, Edem,
unfortunately,
25 years. 25 years.
He only had the
25
songs,
years.
like 10 songs that he has to be playing. And make sure. So I think some of the things I see, like, you see, at times you can have a birthday party and you have some grand plans. You want to do this. So if you are not careful, you even get to the day and
it's like when you want to prepare jollof. When you want to prepare
like
jollof,
if the things are, you could see that they wanted to do so many things. And
It really
in
didn't
a way,
go well.
got into.
But you see,
25 years, Edem. 25 years.
that one dear. You see,
Silver
Edem,
Jubilee.
Life shows, life
But
shows.
that's why me, in all this, when I start talking about this whole Stoneboy performance, someone will say, oh, maybe, is it that maybe because I'm a beam girl and I'm being biased? But you see, like you said in your submission, that, you could see he was trying to communicate certain things. And producer will put on some of the things that we've been privy to, as in what Stoneboy was trying to communicate. Now, Stoneboy's performance was a tribute to his roots and also a celebration of his artistic evolution in the music industry, with an appellation from Christian Koblan Tete, an elder from the Volta region and a member of the Lododo Act Foundation, with dancers from the cultural troupe displaying regional dance. Stoneboy entered the stage with his back to the audience, symbolizing the escape of the Ewe people from Noche, where the Ewe people ingeniously escaped. This act was a powerful representation of resilience and liberation, mirroring Stoneboy's own journey and triumph after Stoneboy performed 7 songs, namely Manoji, Life and Money, Your Body, Into the Future, Amputake, Ekelebe, and also Overlord. So some of the highlighted paragraphs are what the song was symbolizing. Now, Manoji, I can't read it, I'm just going to summarize them. Manoji symbolized reigning and staying on top. Life and Money, the song emphasized creating good music, enjoying life and prosperity. Now, it also, visually, it was represented with images of cowries on the screen, symbolizing historical wealth. Your Body, an unreleased song performed with an acoustic duet with the pianos accompanied by 2 dancers. Into the Future, the most popular song on the album, performed with vibrant energy and smooth tropical vibes. Amputake, a fun moment showcasing the long-standing collaboration between Stoneboy and Ziggy. Ekelebe, the song heightened the energy, featuring sharp and aggressive dance moves, fire fans, and the return of flags, symbolizing victory through domination. Overlord, which was the last song, the performance concluded with high energy, more flags and effects. The dancers converged around Stoneboy, with Ziggy dripping his jacket over him, establishing that he is the Overlord. And I think Stoneboy made a very clear statement on that stage with that particular performance. Edem, Stoneboy's ability to articulate his artistic powers during performances. I mean, did you expect that sort of level with his artistry 25 years coming into the, like, not like to him, but the scheme. Did you expect that he was going to do this? Did you expect that he was going to, again, set a stage, make a statement, and then, I mean, just to prove to people that indeed he's the overlord?
Yeah, I expected that because, I mean, if you look at Stonebwoy over the years, you could clearly see that he's looking to a certain direction.
Yeah.
I mean, having some sort of global appeal and dominance.
Yeah.
That has been where he's looking out for. And if this is where you want to go, then it means at every opportunity you get, you should be able to show that you are ready. So having to be on Ghana's biggest music night, I saw him doing something spectacular. So I was really expectant to see what he would bring. And that didn't surprise me because when he did his BIM concert, he had, I mean, the people from School of Performing Arts do the intro with him. And if you look at the kind of intro they had, I was even privy to an earlier plan, which was then abandoned for the other one for the BIM concert. And you could see that the plans are always where into the directions you will not be thinking they will go. And that is beautiful. Over the years, he's tried to project where he comes from. If you look at this Anloga Junction album, which really threw a lot of spotlight on where he comes from. I mean, he did the same with his performance just this Saturday. And if you look at the whole ambience around him, very calm, a lot of maturity on stage, and it was really beautiful to watch him perform. It's like you are watching some I don't know how to put
it. Performance.
Just say
I mean, so Edem, would you say that Stonebwoy was your favorite performer?
Yeah, on the night.
On the night.
Mean, I had 3 people: Stonebwoy, Mr. Drew, and Sister Ifia. I mean, they were able to nail it for me because, I mean, if people are paying to come and watch, or industry people are coming, and we have people say they are scouts from business angle, music, and other things there. You need to put your best foot forward. And he added something to his perceived value that I'm a big artist, I'm A-list. And with the performance, if there is any other thing even beyond an artist of the year performance, I mean, this really merited it. It wasn't rushed, it wasn't forced, it came just natural. And everybody there, even if you do not understand, especially Manoji. And look at how he arranged
the songs.
I mean, he arranged them from warming up, coming, then to the boom, the party wants to. It looked really well rehearsed, well planned, and I mean, big ups to the team for putting up, I mean, such a performance. Because on nights like that, you do not give everything yourself, everything to the organizer. And you could see that they came really prepared. So big ups to the team.
You know, we'll be wrapping up very soon, and I'm so glad you said everything that you said because I had a lot written on my paper, but I didn't want to read because I'll be tagged like, oh yeah, you're a Stonebwoy.
Please, you don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't mind. But let's move away and then talk about some of the awards that were won tonight. We just touched on Stonebwoy and then also Kim Promise. So Stonebwoy actually initially got like 13 nominations, and also Kim Promise got 6 nominations. And Kim Promise was nominated for Artist of the Year, Most Popular Song of the Year, International Collaboration, Best International Collaboration. He had 2 songs, Terminator and also the Perfect Combi. Best Afropop Song, and then also Best Afrobeat, Afropop Artist of the Year. So he won for 3. Best Afrobeat, Afropop Artist of the Year, won for Most Popular Song, and also won the Afropop Song of the Year. Whereas Stonebwoy also was nominated for 13. Charlie, I can't read all the 13, but I can tell you what he won.
He won about 6.
Exactly. He won 6.
And his collaboration,
making it
7. I like when people say 7. That's good. So Stonebwoy won Best International Collaboration, Best Songwriter, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and also the overall Artist of the Year. You know what?
And he was happy winning some new awards he's not won before.
Exactly,
especially songwriter
and
album. Yes,
album of the year.
And also
Stonebwoy
the record
has never
of
won
the year.
Album of the Year, but he's had like the best albums I listen to. From Agloga, Epistles of Mama.
Yeah,
See,
Epistles
we'll
of
talk
Mama
about
is one of my
that things
favorite.
later.
Yeah.
For me, on the night.
And then on the night too, like the awards, aside the female vocalist of the year, we didn't see the females picking up awards. I mean, it was.
I know. I realized it was
striking. And what's happening on the
it was
ladies'
just-
front?
Yeah, it was. You know, I
Aside their categories,
yeah,
like,
they didn't really pick. You see, we'll talk about that
Extensive, because you know the whole of this week is for TGMA.
So you'll be coming here every time. But also, you see, let me get your take on this. For me, I predicted Stomo was going to pick 5 awards. Like I said, a 5 year, it is important that he picks to push him towards Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
The whole Kim Promise conversation is still going on, but then cry you win. What do you make of all the awards that actually they got individually? Did you expect Stonebwoy to get the 6, and do you expect Kim Promise to also get the 3?
Yeah, I expected Stonebwoy to win more award, because normally if you release an album and it's good and you work a lot on the album, I mean, it is expected that in the year under review, you're able to take a lot of awards, like what happened to Black Sheriff, you know. So, I mean, as of December, I knew that Stonebwoy's work deserved to be recognized as the Artist of the Year. And I wasn't surprised that it came to that point. So, when the awards weren't coming, some people were worried that, hey, Charlie, so far 1-0. And I said, I said, oh, I mean, there are some categories. I mean, he would be able. So when he started winning some categories, I remember Songwriter of the Year, Record of the Year, Album of the Year. I told the people I was sitting with that it's likely he's going to win the Artist of the Year, because if you look at the analysis, it is telling you what he's won is telling you a certain voting pattern of the board, academy, and the voting public. So if he's picking those awards, then clearly it shows that those people, looking at the quality of work he's done, the vote is going to go into that direction. And clearly it came and it was like, yeah, you said it. Because he was saying that the way someone he's winning all the awards, then it's likely the Artist of the Year may go to other sides.
No,
so the other awards, the many awards he's winning are compensation.
No,
for
never.
not winning.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
It's not like I like to say, because I knew it in my bone. That no matter what.
I mean,
even when the awards were not coming, I was calming myself down.
Yeah, because I mean, the number of shows, 19 album tours outside the country, 12 international shows, about 24 shows in Ghana, crowning it with the stadium concert. Then you go to 4 singles.
And it's not about likes and streams.
The albums he released. And he was on about over 20 hot international media platforms. BBC One Extra, Hot FM, and Breakfast Show.
But still people will argue.
Thank you very much. You know, our time is up. We will still talk about this, because I stayed up throughout the night to write a lot of things. We will talk about it within the week. I really, really appreciate you for coming through this afternoon. And one thing that I saw bloggers doing that I didn't like, most bloggers were tagging or making their headlines as Stonebwoy has now tied Sarkodie, which is true. He has tied Sarkodie
and VIP. They are the only people who have won twice.
That's fine, but you see, you are taking the
glory
importance out of the hard work. If
Let's
you just
focus.
put your headline as Stonebwoy ties Sarkodie, you are taking the relevance out of what he has actually achieved. Because it's a big deal. 6 awards on a night is no joke. Bloggers, you people should be careful. Anyways, EDEM, thank you very much for coming through to discuss.
And I'd like to say a big shout out to Avalon Clothing for my outfit for the night. For the night. I mean, it was very solid. Black with some gold. I mean, big ass Avalon Clothing.
We're giving.
Oh,
I think Charlie Dior will check
I
you.
beg them.
We are buying your dress with a lot of dollars.
Which one are we going to burn?
A lot of them. Do you have any dedication?
I don't have any dedication.
I mean, a big shout out to Yvonne. But you know, the red carpet, we didn't do well. It's high time we put a theme to that. It's not about this. It's not about this.